Notice that this Maqueen, using code written by ChatGPT, runs forward for a time period, turns exactly 90 degrees to the right each time, runs forward, turns exactly 90 degrees. What I'm doing is comparing this code for the Maqueen between ChatGPT on the one hand and Grok on the other. Here is what I'm asking for. Write me a program for MakeCode for the BBC microbit, because there is MakeCode for other hardware, other microelectronics, but I want it for the BBC microbit to control the DF Robot Micro Maqueen, not the advanced Maqueen Pro, but for the basic Maqueen, so that when I turn on the Maqueen, it runs forward for a second, then stops, turns 90 degrees, runs forward for another second, and repeats this for 10 seconds total. All right, now here is the program that I got, same request from Grok. Here is the program I got from ChatGPT. You can see there's quite a difference. In the first place, ChatGPT program does run, as I showed, exactly forward, turns exactly to the right for 90 degrees, then runs forward again. I'll show you this one in just a second. I'm going to download this code to the Maqueen. Notice that with this one, with Grok, it gives us an initiation on start. The one for ChatGPT did not. There's no on start. Okay. Also, Grok tells us to use this extension, shows us where to get it. However, when I load this into our program, onto our microbit, you'll see it does not run the same. It does not run what I wanted. What I wanted it to do was turn 90 degrees, and in this case, it turns a certain time period which is greater than 90 degrees. See, it says turns right 90 degrees, but it does not. I'll show you that in just a second. I did not ask Grok to print the string done when it was finished running, but the code shows that it will print the string done when it's finished running. So this is a little personality, I guess, that Grok includes in its program right here. I did not ask for anything about print the string done when you're finished. Keep in mind that when I asked for a comparison, I asked Grok to give me a comparison. Tell me which is better, Grok or ChatGPT. Grok tells me that it has more personality. It's a little bit funkier or something. And it's more sociable too. It seems to refer to social media more for answers than does ChatGPT. Maybe this proves it, because Chat just gave me exactly what I asked for, including turning 90 degrees, as you saw. Here it turns, apparently, looks like 270 degrees. Not sure why. Why does it turn that far? when I ask for 90 degrees. This is Grok. Now, one final comment. Notice the difference. This is the Grok code written for microbit. It's different than the code that Chat wrote for microbit. This is Chat's code, very simple. But what I'm saying also, the final note is that we were determining sometimes the code written by these AI programs for MakeCode for the microbit using extensions, and in this case, both of them used the extension Maqueen version 4, not the version 5. They both use version 4. This Maqueen is actually version 3.5. It's an older one. However, they do get, both of these AIs do get the correct code for Maqueen. We noticed for the CuteBot Pro, Grok did not use the correct terminology, the correct text. Look at a previous video about the CuteBot Pro. It will show you, I show you there the mistake it made and the errors you get. Again, this is the code written by Grok, giving us these comments, giving us settings for on start, which we did not get for ChatGPT, and giving us times to turn, which end up being longer times than we should, which means it does not turn 90 degrees. It turns more like 3/4 of a circle. There will be more.